At first, this does not appear to be a particularly difficult problem, but there is something you need to be careful of when you're entering the values into your calculator. So we have a share that at the beginning of the period of time is $12. So that would be PV. We have a share that, in this case, 3 years later, because it's at the end of 2018, so it's 2016, 2017, and 2018, the future value is $18,000. And so N is 3, and you're simply trying to calculate IY. What you have to be careful with is, and this applies to Excel also, is you have to enter present value and future value as opposites. And by opposites, I mean one needs to be negative and one needs to be positive. The normal way to do this is to enter the present value as a negative value and the future value, and this also applies if you have a payment. Payment and FV will also be the same. So enter the values as payment is negative. In this case, the payment is 0, so it doesn't matter. Sorry. Enter the payment as positive. It has to be the same as FV. So PV is negative, PMT is positive, and FV is positive. You would get the same final answer if you entered PV is plus, payment is negative, and FV is negative. But the convention that we'll use is PV is negative, PMT and FV will be positive. You also have to be a little bit careful when you're entering this on your calculator. You don't just go 12 minus. You actually have to use the plus minus key, which again, assuming you're using a BA2 plus calculator, is in the very bottom right-hand corner. And you have to enter it after. So you go 12 plus minus, then hit the PV button. And then it will show up as a negative. So if you wind up with, I believe it is error 5, it means you've got the two numbers as the same signage. You can see the interest rate is 14.47%. And we will also do some of these types of calculations using the rate function within Excel. So just be careful on how you enter it. So to summarize, N is 3 years, IY is the variable you're trying to calculate. PV will be negative, in this case 12. PMT, even though it's 0, would be plus, and FV would also be plus.